But the answer of his people was only that they said, evict them from your city. أخرجوهم من قريتكم إنهم أناس يتطهرون. Indeed, they are men who keep themselves pure. So we saved him and his family, except for his wife. She was of those who remained behind. And we rained upon them a rain of stones. Then see how was the end of the criminals. We will conclude here and continue next week, inshallah, with the next story. Are there any questions? Yes, Lut a.s. wife was destroyed with the nation. As Lut a.s. was leaving, she was with him, but because her loyalties were with them, he said, don't turn back. No one should turn back when the punishment comes, but she turned back. So it is said that one of the stones that was being rained down from the sky struck her and killed her with them.
وَإِلَى مَدْيَنَ أَخَاهُمْ شُعَيْبًا. And to the people of Madian, we sent their brother Shu'aib. Shu'aib alayhi salam, the Prophet sent to the people of Madian. In the last part of the 8th juz, if you remember, Allah talks about prophet after prophet, and how he was sent to his nation, each of these prophets sent to their nations, and how they conveyed the message of Tawheed, of the oneness of Allah. So each of these prophets, Lut alayhi salam to his nation, Salih alayhi salam to his nation, Nuh alayhi salam to his nation. Each of the prophets came, the same thing happened. They came with the message of the oneness of Allah, that do not worship except Allah. And how did the people respond? They responded with arrogance, they responded with denial, they responded by plotting against the messenger, by rejecting everything that he had brought, the miracles that they had brought. And the people of Salih alayhi salam openly disbelieved and hamstrung the she-camel. That was the miracle that was sent to them. So we see how the prophets brought the message, and we see how the people responded to the message. And then what does Allah tell us about what happened to the nations when they denied the messenger and the message? What happened? They were punished, they were destroyed. Because of their open denial, their arrogance, their refusal to accept the messenger, their refusal to accept the oneness of Allah, Allah destroyed them. And He tells us nation after nation to make us reflect. That look at the previous nations, look what happened historically, and the same will happen again throughout time. This is the way of Allah. And so we begin now with the story of Shu'aib alayhi salam. وَإِلَى مَدْيَنَ أَخَاهُمْ شُعَيْبًا. And to the people of Madian we sent their brother Shu'aib. قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مَا لَكُمْ مِنْ إِلَهٍ غَيْرُهُ. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Again, the same message, which is a message of Tawheed, the oneness of Allah. قَدْ جَاءَتْكُمْ بَيِّنَةٌ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ. There has come to you clear evidence from your Lord. Evidence of what? That I am a prophet. It was clear that Shu'aib alayhi salam, just like the previous prophets, Lut, Salih, Nuh alayhi salam, it was clear that he was a messenger, a prophet sent by Allah. فَأَوْفُوا الْكَيْلَ وَالْمِيزَانَ وَلَا تَبْخَسُوا النَّاسَ أَشْيَاءَهُمْ. So fulfill the measure and weight, and do not deprive people of their due. The people of Madian were a trading nation. They were business people. They traded. That was their main source of income. And in trade, what do? You measure, you weigh. There's profit and loss. There's the income that you make is based on the profit that you have made. So you're measuring something, you're weighing something. Whatever you're selling it in some kind of quantity. So this is what the people of Madian were doing. They were trading, and they would sell things or buy things in quantities. So fulfill the measure and the weight, because they would decrease and increase according to what they wished. If they wanted to make more profit, they would decrease in something. They wanted to make more profit, they would increase in something. Their purpose was, somehow we want to give less and get more. Or give less to the one who deserves when we're buying something, but get a lot more product from them. So Allah says, do not do this. And do not deprive people of their due. وَلَا تَبْخَسُوا النَّاسَ أَشْيَاءَهُمْ. Meaning whatever is theirs, what belongs to them, what is rightfully theirs, give that properly. And we know that in Islam, there is an incredible amount of emphasis on trading correctly, trading properly, on giving people what their due is. وَلَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ بَعْدَ إِصْلَاحِهَا. And do not cause corruption upon the earth after its reformation. ذَلِكُمْ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. That is better for you if you should be believers. Allah says, and cause not corruption upon the earth after its reformation. If you're decreasing in someone's rights, then what's going to happen? It's going to cause problems. The word corruption is an indication of fitna, problems, difficulties. So if somebody's getting less than what was due to them, is that person going to be happy? They're not going to be happy. If someone has been taken of their right, they end up losing out on a business deal, they're not going to be very happy. So this is causing corruption. This is causing problems. Do not do this. All of these wrong acts that you're doing is causing major problems in society. There are disgruntled, unhappy people. Even us, when we are trading, when we're buying something, aren't we so particular? I want to get my money's worth. Make sure that it's good quality. If I'm paying, that I want to get it properly. And how annoyed would we be if we were swindled out of our money, given something of inferior quality, charged too much for it. We find this out afterwards. This whole nation was doing this. And this is with regards to trade. But even on a general level, we notice the Quran emphasizes give people their rights. Give people their haqq, what is due to them. Even with people, on individual levels, within society, what happens when people are not given their due right? Are they happy? Is anyone happy when they're not given their due right? No. It causes unrest in the heart. It causes resentment. It causes annoyance. And does that just remain in the heart? It doesn't. It comes out then in actions and in speech. So not giving rights at any level, whether it is at this level and with regards to trade specifically, or whether it's rights that people have in life, in relationships, in dealings, not fulfilling them is what is going to cause corruption. And Allah says at the end of the ayah, that is better for you if you should be believers. He is advising the people of what is best for them. And do not sit on every path, threatening and averting from the way of Allah those who believe in Him, seeking to make it seem deviant. And remember when you were few, and He increased you, and see how was the end of the corrupters. Now a warning that see what happened to the nations before you, O people of Madian, when they were wrong, when they did not follow the messenger, when they did not obey the commands that he had given you, that what happened to them. And if there should be a group among you who has believed in that which I have been sent, and a group that has not believed, then be patient until Allah judges between us, and He is the best of judges.